Hey people, remember me? It's Newbie, back again after a long break this time, and boy, was I having fun. Not necessarily down here in the train room, but boy, has it been a long time, and I felt like I had to get back in here and let you all know that, hey, I'm still around. I was just not doing stuff in the train room. And I know I told you before I was going to get on it, I was going to do it, and I guess I lied. Sorry about that. But anyway, so what's been going on is, I told you people that I was working on another book, and yeah, I did that, and I finally got to the realization that if I was going to finish that book, I just had to commit to doing it. So that's what I did. So after that last video, I got to doing a little self-reflection, if you will, and I realized that it was going to take more time than I really thought it would. And so I put a deadline on myself, and of course there was holidays in there, Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, but I put a deadline on myself to finish that book by Christmas. I didn't make it, but it was close. I got it finished the day after Christmas. So the first draft of the book was completed the day after Christmas. So now my fourth book is complete. It's in the editing stages now. I've gone through one round of editing, and so I'm going to get that book published here soon. But anyway, neither here nor there. That has nothing to do with the train. So I've been kind of working on stuff down here, and one of the things, I've been working on the yard area, which is on the opposite side of where we are right now. You see the town scene behind me. I don't think you've ever seen this view before, but here, let me just turn a little bit more, and so you can see there's downtown Newbie right there, and yeah, it's a royal mess, but at least I'm here, right? And so I told you before that I was going to work on the yard area, and I am beginning to do that finally. And but anyway, so one of the things that happened was when I get down here into the yard area and I start thinking about what that yard area is going to look like. And so I was getting ready. Well, here, let me show you a little bit. So yeah, so I got the black stuff. I got the black stuff down and got it in place, and so now I can get ready to lay track. And so when I start thinking about laying track, I'm going to have these yard tracks, 5-yard tracks, and then tracks going into the engine houses. I got 2 engine houses, and so one of the things that's going to happen at the end of those tracks are bumpers. And so I look around to see how many bumpers I have, and I've got some, but I don't have enough. So I thought, well, what am I going to do? Hey, wait a minute. I got a 3D printer. Look at this. So yeah, I 3D printed the yard bumper, the end of track bumpers. I did 15 of them, and I've got places for them all over the layout rather than just in the yard area. So I may have to print some more, but they're easy. As you saw there, it took about I think less than 20 minutes to print those. So that'll work. But anyway, so now let me show you where we are in the yard area. So here we are, and you see this is all down now. I've done work. It's all ready to go. So I'm beginning to make progress. Not nearly as much as I wanted to, but we're getting there. We're finally back down here doing stuff, and so these tracks. Hold on. So this first track is going to come, it's going to be lined up somewhere, and let me stack this on top of it. And this one is probably going to end right about there, I'm thinking. And then the next track will end, maybe, it's already got a connector. But anyway, the next track will end somewhere probably about there, and then like that. I don't know, but anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get on that right away. I'm going to get to this, and we're going to get back down here in the train room, and before very long, we're going to be running trains again, and that is the goal, is it not? Looking forward to getting back to it. So welcome back. Sorry for all the delay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little button wherever it is, and like and share the videos, and give me a little encouragement to get back down here and get this done, or at least continue with it. See you next time when we'll see what's going to happen.